back with another process video. Today I'm going to be using the Amy Tangerines on a Whim collection for my layout. Today is International Scrapbooking Day. Yay! Are you guys working on any challenges? I'm actually recording this beforehand, so I don't know what I'm working on, what challenges. But if you happen to watch this early, you go ahead and leave me a comment and show me what your challenges are that you're working on, and maybe I'll hit up that Facebook group and see if that's something I might want to participate in. I'm so excited for it. Today is actually April 30th, and so it is Sunday. So next week, so like 6 days. Woohoo! Super excited about it. Okay, so what I did is I cut this piece of floral paper, and this is, like I said, from Amy Tangerines on a Whim collection. At first, this is the way I thought my page was going to be, but I do end up flipping it, and it seems like the past couple times I have done that, it is the weirdest thing. It's like I start one way and then I flip my page. Right here are the thickers. They're called Wild. They did come out with this collection, and I'm going to use two words from here. I'm going to use Crazy, and I am going to use Beautiful. I also pull off some flowers. Now the flowers I do not end up using, but I do pull them out, and I like shop them around the page here in a little bit. They don't end up making it though. So this right here is a photo of Brandis, and this is her 32-week photo. And I just thought that that shirt that she was wearing, it's kind of a velour tank top shirt. It looked really good with this paper, I thought. So I went ahead and used this photo for this layout. I still have several of the girls' pregnancy photos to do, and I just wait till I come upon a collection that looks good with the photos that they sent, and then I scrapbook them. So their child might be 5 years old by the time they get a pregnancy photo back. It just depends on what I'm using at the time. So I went ahead and matted this photo on white, and then again on that diagonal black and white stripe. I love diagonal stripes still. Have not got over that yet. So right here I cut out these two cut apart pieces. They were off of a cut apart sheet that was in the 12 by 12 paper pad, and I am rounding the corners of both of those. It's a pink with just a white outline heart, and I do play around with this for a while. I do not end up using it. This other piece, it says kind of the best, that is also off of the cut apart sheet, and I cut that out. I am going to use that in the end. So right here I'm going to go ahead and trim this down just a little bit more. It was taking up more space than I wanted to. I played around with using that strip on the other side right there. I don't end up doing that. I am going to go ahead and commit to this and glue it down right there. Still gluing them down really ridiculously because I can't get stuff straight, and still didn't get it straight. So I'm going to trim off the excess that hung over off at the bottom in that one side. So I am going to end up mounting this photo on that white cardstock. Here I'm going to stick it down. I'm sticking the white cardstock down to the background. Now at this time I still think it's going to be, the florals are still going to be on that right side. I really like those little cards with the heart. The paper is kind of like ombre with those outline hearts. I think I'm going to be doing some pocket pages here. I have to catch up with all of April. I think I am definitely going to try and incorporate those into my pocket pages for April. Here's a journaling card. Now that journaling card does make it, I do leave that on the page, and I keep that, and I think it's a great spot for Brandis to write some journaling after I send her this page. Now I'm not sure if Brandy will. I know when I do Kayla's pages, Kayla will write on hers. Brandy might be like, I ain't got time for that. I'm not sure, but there is this journaling card in place, glued down, so if she does want to write something, she can. Right here I'm showing you this paper that was in the On a Whim 12 by 12 paper pad. I am going to cut out several phrases. I'm going to cut out Feeling All the Feels, Love This, and You Look Good. I also cut out a couple outline hearts, black outline hearts. Right here you see that little bowl over on the left. I'm picking out some ephemera pieces. just trying them out around the page. I do end up pulling out a little floral piece, and I think that is the only ephemera piece that actually came from the ephemera pack that I use. Still trying to use that kind of the bust. Taking everything off at this point. Still, this is how the page is going to be, is on the side like this. And I'm going to go ahead and glue down those phrases. I am going to take it away to my sewing machine and stitch along the floral piece, the white piece, and over those phrases. I'm also going to stitch over some leaves that I had fussy cut out of a paper, and that embellishment piece that I pulled out, that I said I pulled out. So after I do this, here I am showing you what the stitching looks like. Beautiful. Here's the kind of the bust. I did stitch around the center of that. I stitched around the journaling card, and here are those leaves I fussy cut out. I just stitched down the center of those. And here I think is where my page takes a little bit of a turn. Literally, I just turned it. And so I put Brandy's picture right there, and I put that journaling card over to the left of her tummy. Now, I don't think I showed this, but I did take a piece of the paper and I fussy cut out several of those aqua leaves. And I am tucking those around the page. Some of them I'll pop up, and some of them I leave flat. Right there is a banner. Oh wait, that did come out of the die cut pack. See, I did use another piece. And it goes over her fido. And I'm going to tuck in a couple leaves above that, kind of the best. Right here is where I'm deciding where I want my title to be. I am going to use my title as the Crazy Beautiful. Crazy is going to go on the left side right there, and Beautiful I had already stuck down over on that right side. I'm just adding a little bit of extra adhesive to the back. Now, a lot of times on the foam stickers you don't really need to, but I mean, it doesn't hurt anything. It takes so long to scrap anyways. What's an extra minute, you know? So I go ahead and just add a little extra adhesive. I'm going to adjust that how I want it. Right here I am showing you, I am pointing at that banner over her photo. In that sticker book right there, there are alphas in the back. They are clear with white numbering on them and lettering. And I wrote out on that banner 32 weeks. It does not pop out to you. You can see it. It's like a little subtle detail. Right here is where I'm playing around with the flower I wanted to put up there, and I really wanted to use that. And looking back at it now, it doesn't really look that bad. I am kind of glad I didn't use it though. I think it looks much better without it. But I wanted to use it. Really wanted to use it. Right here I'm showing you these Recollections gems that I'm going to use. I've been using these a lot lately. They're kind of difficult to use because you have to cut them apart and peel off this sticky stuff that's on the back, because the sticky stuff is square and the gem is round. But when they're in the pack, they're like a design. So you just peel the whole design on and put it down in your project. Well, that's not how I'm using them. I'm using them as individual pieces. So I have to peel off the sticky behind them. So they're kind of a pain in the butt. You can see that little cup thing over on the left-hand side of the screen. I had just sat there and pulled off a whole bunch of the backing and threw them in that little container, just raw, you know, with the stuff, I mean, already ready to use. I just need to put some adhesive behind it. I need to go ahead and take the rest of that pack and peel it off, because peeling it off does make the video quite long if you do that in the video. I am just going to use some Scotch quick dry adhesive to put these little dots down. I don't use any splatter on this one. I just love this one so much I was afraid to ruin it. So all I did was put down those black gems, and that is it. I am saying it's done. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Happy International Scrapbooking Day. Bye guys.